let's shuffle for 1,000,000 hours. Again.
Yeah. I mean, 1,000,000 hours is the correct amount of time to shuffle in Commander. If you don't shuffle for 1,000,000 hours, it's probably stacked.
Oh.
Yes.
If you're not, it's known as fast playing.
Exactly. Fast play is not allowed in Magic the Gathering. So have you made any changes to your deck since last time?
I've added one card.
One card. What card is that?
It is traumatized.
Traumatized. That card is traumatizing.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it sees play.
So how much does it cost you? It's 5 mana, isn't it? 3 and 2
so.
blue, and it mills me for half my deck.
Yeah.
And then you have it on top of your deck, and you mill me for another half. So it's just 3/4 of my deck at this point.
Hopefully, that's the dream. I don't have really any other middle cards, but that's okay.
Right. To be fair, on its own, if you've got any kind of copy effect, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you've got that and the Twinning Staff, you mill me for what, 7/8 of my deck,
That's pretty good.
which just even in Commander, 100 cards, 7/8. That's not much left.
Yeah, because it's just percentages. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how big your deck is.
Yeah.
Which is the cool thing. It's just like, oh, and you're going half. There's also like Stone Mill is an artifact. You tap it and mills your opponent for 2, which is okay.
Are you running that? Are you? Or?
No,
No, I
I
didn't
was
think
thinking
so.
about it, but it's an artifact.
Yeah, you want
I'm not
instances
here.
lost reason you're
Yeah.
there. Not here for those things.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. So, we roll your procedures first. And that is an 8. That's
Okay,
not an
that's a
8.
3.
I will go first.
Okay, understandable. I'm gonna say 3.
I will have a day.
Just 1.
Just one. I'll have one nice day. For the rest. Oh, this is a very okay hand. It's not brilliant, but I think I'm going to keep it
I'm fine
anyway.
with this.
Okay, so I'm going first, so I don't draw a card on turn 1. I'm going to play a Commander Tower. I'm going to play a Mishra's Bauble. And I'm
Ooh.
going to cycle a Startling Development.
That was a lot all at once.
I'm also going to crack my Mishra's Bauble to look at the top card of Theo's library. That makes me sad, then it's Theo's turn, and I'm going to draw a card in your upkeep.
Okay, I'm just going to draw a card. Here I go. I'm going to play Command Tower as well.
Snap! It's mine. That's how Snap works.
Oh, okay, of course.
Yeah.
I'll pass my go.
I'm going to untap, I'm going to draw a land. Not the land I wanted.
But a land.
It was, I can't complain. I set my standards too low.
Did you start with only like 1 land?
One land that doesn't enter tapped.
Right.
I'm going to cycle this. Nope. And I'm going to play a tapped land. Your turn.
That's not too bad.
Not terrible. I just wish my mana was available this turn. Also, it's a cycling land, so it's just good in this deck.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm going to play Mountain, and I'll pass my go.
So I'm going to untap, draw a card, play another tapped land,
Oh!
and then get an Is It Signet.
Ooh, nice.
Pass the turn.
That's good.
Yeah, the signets are just really good in Commander.
Okay.
Definitely the best kind of. I think the best cycle of mana ramp.
I will play a Mountain.
Uh-huh.
Because there's a bunch of signets, no, amulets.
Right.
With like 3 cost, and you tap it and you get 1 or the other. Which
Yeah.
isn't necessarily better.
I mean, they're all good, and if you're playing a 2-colour deck or a 3-colour deck, you want to have both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the cycle of cycling artifacts that cost 3 and tap for one of the 3 types of mana are pretty good. Because you get access to all your colours of mana instantly.
Twinning Staff.
You didn't
No
have
one's
to.
surprised.
You didn't
I
have
did
to do
have
that.
to. Your go.
I'm gonna untap, draw a card, play a land that doesn't enter tapped, which I could have done on either of the previous 2 turns.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 3 mana for a Commander Sphere,
Right.
and then pay 3 mana for an Abandoned Sarcophagus.
Okay.
I may cast spells that have a cycling ability from my graveyard, and if a card has cycling and we put it into my graveyard from anywhere and it wasn't cycled, I exile it.
Okay.
So I can cast my cycling cards, but then they get exiled when they're gone after that.
That's pretty good.
It's a cool card. I haven't really
Okay.
appreciated it enough before. And I realised, hang on a minute, that's just value.
That is a lot of value.
Why would I cast this card if I could cycle it,
Play
draw a
card.
card, and then cast it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely didn't appreciate cycling enough as an ability before Courier. And now I love it, because it's an amazing ability.
It really is. I'm going to tap for 3, play Muse Drake. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Right.
And I'll play pass my turn.
So I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. That's good. I've got 6 mana, so I'm going to just pay 6 mana and play New Perspectives. So when it enters, I draw 3 cards.
Ooh.
And I have 7 or more cards in my hand. I can pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. I have got 6, so that does nothing at the moment.
Oh.
And I'm going to play a Temple of Enlightenment.
Ooh.
When it enters, I spiral, and it looks really pretty as well.
That's,
I
I get excited about that card every time it turns out, not because it's necessarily good. It just looks nice.
Yeah, I think it just looks beautiful. Pass the turn.
Draw a card. I will untap.
I think Collector's Boosters, my favourite new product in the last 5 years or whatever. I just think they're so cool. All the alternate art cards you can get in them.
They are very cool.
Like Throne of Eldraine had the storybook cards, and then Theros had the Constellations, which I preferred to storybook cards because they just looked so cool.
I had the opposite. I didn't like them nearly as much.
That's fair. I mean, they're both cool, but my favourite of all of them though is definitely the comic book like art in Ikoria.
So good.
Because they just they just look so cool.
Okay, I'm going to pay 4 for Solemn Simulacrum. Enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Planes? I'm guessing what you're getting.
Oh, you're guessing planes.
Yeah.
You just sort of said that and I was like, don't think so. It's going to be a...
Good afternoon, Riley, 572.
Good afternoon, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I pass my card.
Oh, why did I say planes? You're playing a 2-colour deck. I'm the one playing 3-coloured.
I was so confused. I thought you were joking. That's
No.
why I looked at you and I was like, well, definitely not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to swing for 1.
I deserve that. 29. Untap.
You know, it happens for the best of us sometimes.
I can't believe that. I was confusing myself.
I thought you were like just being like, hello.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was a joke, wouldn't it?
You could have just played it off. You don't have to admit it.
That was my own fault. I am going to start by... I think I'm just going to do some good old-fashioned cycling. Disgusting. So you've got red, blue. So this taps for red or blue.
Oh, is that the one that your opponent does?
Exactly, Exotic Orchard.
Very helpful.
Which is pretty cool. So
That doesn't like matter too much in this game.
I mean, it just gives you most of my...
red or blue?
It's most of my mana. It doesn't tap for white, but it's 2 out of my 3 mana sources. If you were playing a black-green deck, it would be terrible.
Absolutely.
But it's a good land all in all, especially in multiplayer formats.
Yeah, it's kind of a confusing one. I think it works way better in multiplayer. Because in a 2 game, it's just like we could just have a land that does what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is the point.
So now I'm going to tap this for a blue, and this for a red, and cycle this. I'm going to play a Boros Garrison and return Temple of Enlightenment to my hand.
Oh,
I like
choice.
the fact I can just scry again. I know I should be getting untapped lands, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I still only have 6 cards in hand, so that's a shame.
Is it?
Yeah, is it? Not that bad. Pay 2 mana. I'm going to cycle a lake lane.
Right. It is always so confusing seeing you say, like, pay 2 mana and then you're tapping like 3 land. I'm always just like, I know that it works, but I'm not like, why?
Yeah. I get that.
Just like, it's good, but it's like, questionable value.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, alright. Play another island. Okay, there is a few things that I can do. I have 7. No.
So you have enough to clash your commander,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing.
which I don't like the fact you can do that.
Like, there are other things I can do, but he would be strong to get out now.
Right.
Because now I'm like looking at my hand, I'm like, it's okay, it's not great. But with that, I'm just like, okay, cool, this could be good.
I mean, it gives you another card in your hand, effectively, if it's an instant or sorcery.
Yeah.
Which is always nice to have. Which is why Companion is such a cool mechanic.
Yeah, absolutely. Play, no, is it Paragon? Play with the top card of your library roof?
That's a Nexus of play. And you have 7 mana.
Yeah.
This game is as good as over.
Oh dear.
I do not like this.
I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, that was such a good play for them.
That was, like, you would have drawn that and you would have lost the value.
I would have been like, oh, it's okay, but...
And you can do it in your upkeep.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to.
Understandably so.
So
I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
I'm just going to swing the 3.
I'm going to take 3. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Ouch, ouch. Your game.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. So the good news now is cycling costs 0 because I've got exactly 7 cards in hand.
Excellent.
Bad news is that doesn't do anything at this point in time. But it means I can dig for something.
It does.
So I'm going to cycle this for free. Then I'm going to cycle this for free. Then I'm going to cycle this for free. And that was a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pay 1, 2, I forgot that for 2.
Oh.
3,
Rookie error.
4 mana, rookie mistake.
I mean, I do it a lot.
Play commander number 1.
Hello.
I do like commander number 1. I prefer commander number 2, but don't tell commander number 1 I said that.
Then why would you call... Why is Shabraz number 2 if you prefer them?
There's the order that I put them in. Because the art kind of lines up like... And
I know.
I'm being pedantic. I know what that word means now. So I'm going to basic land cycling this. So I'm discarding a card. So Theo, take 1 damage.
How will I survive?
I don't know. I don't think you will, if I'm being honest. You should see how good my hand is. That's a joke. It's terrible.
I mean, it can't be anymore. Like, mine's not bad. It's just... That's fine.
I mean, your hand's got an extra card on top of it.
Yeah, this, like... My deck is good. My hand is just sort of like...
Basic land cycling again. Take another damage. Basic land cycling is a cool mechanic.
Indeed.
There you go. Yeah, okay. And now I'm going to pay 2 mana. 1, 2. To cast Cathartic Reunion, which discards 2 cards, which are the 2 lands I just searched for.
Okay.
2 more damage to Theo. And draws me 3 cards.
It's going pretty good for you.
Which means I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Did
cards
you
in
play a
hand.
land this time?
I have not played a land this turn. I don't think I'm going to, then I have 6 cards in hand and I can't cycle for 0. Cycle this, take a damage for you.
Okay.
Cycle this, take a damage for you.
Oh.
Cycle this, take a
Oh
damage
god,
for you.
not again. Oh god.
I don't want it to end.
I hope it ends.
I'm going to pay a blue to cast this and exile 7 cards from my graveyard.
Oh.
Delve is a really powerful mechanic, it turns out. Especially when you're playing cycling. 7. So I'm exiling 7 cards to pay for the 7 mana.
Mm-hmm.
And I draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Take another damage for you.
Oh my god.
I'm going to...
Hopefully run out of cycling.
Not yet, not yet. Nowhere near. Cyclonominous.
Oh my god. What? Obviously this is pretty
Cycle
good,
again. I can cast cards of cycling from my graveyard.
Ah, never mind then.
Oh, cycle this guy.
Okay, I'm on 19. How have you done 11 damage to my cycling cards?
Cycling costs 0 because of new perspectives. So I'm shuffling Yudaro back in, because Yudaro is really cool. And if I cycle him 4 times, I've done it 1 time so far.
You get to play him for free, didn't you?
He's probably my favourite cycling card from the new set. I just think it's so cool.
He's really strong. Especially since you can just shuffle him back in.
Yeah. So I'm going to cycle an Astral Drift and choose not to do its ability. I'm going to cycle a Cast Out.
God.
I'm going to cycle a Decree of Justice. I'm going to cycle a Shark Typhoon.
I think you're gonna win.
I don't know, because I just ran out of cycling cards. Which is painful. I'm going to play a Temple of Enlightenment, scry 1, leave that on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand, move to discard the damage to Theo.
Oh. That's a pretty good land then.
It was.
Why
But
would you...
now you're going to... Because I've got other lands in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's your turn.
Cool. In my untap step, I'm gonna untap everything and cast Nexus of Fate.
Don't like that.
I don't think anyone is surprised, least of all.
Yeah, I mean, I
Three.
definitely saw it coming.
7.
So
That's
Theo has now
anticipate.
got what? 2 extra turns?
Yep.
Yep.
So
Of course.
take an extra turn.
It gets shuffled back in. You might hit it again. So we'll just leave the
That's
dice
true.
here. We'll remember what it does.
Just remember.
And this is when you hit it again. Take another 2 extra turns. You just keep taking turns.
I hope so.
I don't.
You did just cycle 16 cards.
Yeah. After playing my commander, I cycled a few before that as well.
Yeah. But like, I just took 16 damage from
Yeah.
cycling, and that was very annoying.
That was. I did miss a dice actually. I'll do that now.
Okay,
Sorry.
so, bang. First go, I'll draw a card. This gets flipped up. It's an instant.
Okay, that's not too bad because it'll kill your commander.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
also
worried.
just creatures.
It also has cycling, so ouch.
It does. Cycling doesn't really help for me.
I should just be playing it in my deck to be honest.
It would work better in yours. Because it's okay, but it deals X damage to each creature, and
Right, but I just
Do
cycle
I
it.
care?
I don't care about it.
you don't care about direct damage.
Who cares what cards do? I care that they have cycling.
Okay, so all these are untapped now. So again, you have flying now. No, you don't.
No, I don't. My other commander
Oh
has
yeah,
fly.
okay then. I'm just gonna swing for
I'll take 1.
1 and 3. Cool. I'll end that go.
So we're going. You still got after this turn. You still got another extra turn.
Yep. So untap step, draw, flip. It's a mountain.
That makes me happy.
It honestly makes me happy too.
Really? If it was an instant or sorcery.
I know, but
Oh, you
I
need
need
land.
land.
Right. Cool.
I need land.
You know what I really hope you don't hit on the top of your deck? Oh no, you've got even more extra turns because of twinning stuff.
Oh yeah. Like I have 3 turns.
So you've got 4 in total. You've got your turn and then 3 extra turns. 1 from casting the spell, 1
Yeah.
from Melik, 1 from twinning stuff.
Yeah.
7 mana, take 3 extra turns. Doesn't seem terrible.
Yeah. It's not. It's pretty good. I'll be honest with you.
Frantic Search should be so good right now.
It would. Okay, so what am I doing? So I'm going to pay for get Memory Mystic out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I like Memory Mystic.
I
Makes me
do
sad to be upset.
The first time I saw that card, I was disappointed because I didn't have a deck that it would work in.
Right,
And now I
right.
do, and I'm like, thank you, God, thank you. I'm going to tap 3 and play Thorned Mock. Prowess, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1.
Right.
It's first strike as long as it's attacking.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty good in this deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just swing for 1.
I'm just going to take 1.
Makes
You're not
sense.
attacking with Solomon anymore.
Not right now.
That's fair.
I would like a stronger board state.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the good thing about Solomon is when he dies, you draw a card.
I know, but he'd be better as a blocker.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
Makes
Good
more
chump blocker.
sense there.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Because
Yeah.
you can swing for,
Lethal.
lethal.
Yeah.
And if I have one guy that is a chump blocker, that's fine. I'll draw.
So you've got another extra turn after this
Yeah.
one.
That gets flipped up. It's another land. That doesn't help me.
It is a good land though, because
good
it
land.
rearranges your deck, which means with Melik, that's brilliant.
Yep. So play a mountain.
Maintaining the board state.
See, the one thing is, I have a card with Surveil in my hand. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, to be fair, casting it now means that you can get that off the top, so you can copy spells again with Melik.
Yeah, but it
Like your
just
deck
doesn't
does
make
care a lot
sense.
about rearranging the order of your
It
deck.
does.
I am very scared about Traumatized, seeing as how big my graveyard is already. Well, the thing I'm most scared about is that Hive Mind card, which copies spells again.
Yeah, that one's kind of insane. I do enjoy that. I'm going to pay 4 for capture creature.
Oh no, this is sad. Okay, at least you're just tapping it down.
Yeah.
So I still get the ability of pinging you a bunch.
Yes.
Right.
I
Okay.
just don't get to swing for lethal.
That's true. I guess that's a good point right there.
Yeah, it's enough for me right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'd rather not swing for lethal than lose the game.
exactly.
Just a general rule. I'd advise that. My first bit of advice for new Magic players.
Oh, I'll just swing for 1 again.
I mean, I'm tapped down now.
That is true. Don't know why I'd swing for 1 at that point. Tap down. They're just going to tap anyway. Alright, I swing 4.
4, 5,
6.
6.
Yeah.
Ouch. I'm at 18. enjoy your final turn, and then top decker.
You know what? I will.
Top decker Nexus of Fate and prove me wrong.
I will draw a land. Oh, that is a good one.
I'm really scared about Hammer Depths because now you can look at the top 3 and choose which one you want to cast 3 times this turn.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. So enters bat, tapped. When it enters, look at the top 3 cards of my library, put them back in, and read it.
And if there's any instance you like, you're just casting them 3 times.
Honestly, no instance.
Oh, I am happy.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I'm looking at a creature that I have right now, and I'm like, why is he even in this deck?
I mean, instants or sorceries. If there are sorceries, that works as well. That's brilliant for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good for you actually. So I will do that. Take this one back up.
Oh, it's a land that draws you cards.
Yeah,
There.
that's sort of why I want it on top right now. So how many depth is
I could definitely see myself playing that in this deck, to be honest.
playing what? Oh, yeah. So
It gives non-cycling cards effective cycling.
then going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charmbreaker Devil.
Oh.
Beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +4/+0.
I mean, the good news is there are no instants or sorceries in your graveyard at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm also happy the Nexus of Fate gets shuffled back into the deck. Otherwise, that would be an infinite loop.
But equally, I'm not that mad at it getting shuffled back into my deck either. That doesn't really help me, unfortunately. There's not a lot of anything that matters that I can cast right now. So I'll just swing again.
For 6 again?
Yeah, for 6.
I'm at 12. So untap. Is my turn after that, yes?
Yeah. I may allow you to have a turn now.
You can have one lousy turn. I'm going to cycle this, take damage for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Could be fatal for me, potentially.
This was brilliant. This was the best thing I could have drawn.
Oh no.
Pay 2. Tectonic Reformation. Each land card in my hand now has cycling.
Oh god damn it.
My hand has got 5 lands in it. This is that. Thank you. I should have cycled it then played it because I could have, but I didn't. Missed that. So cycle this land.
I think it matters a lot.
Do damage to you. This has been on 1 away from winning and it did matter so much. Cycle this land, do a damage.
Okay, I'm on 11.
Cycle this land, do a
I'm
damage.
on 10.
I should probably be drawing cards after cycling actually. Cycle this land, do a damage.
I'm on 9. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't played land this turn. I should not be cycling all of them. But risk it for a biscuit.
I mean, you only have to cycle 8 more cards. No, I'm dead.
Cycle this land, do a damage. You've got 2 blockers. I'm gonna cycle this card, untap target permanent, targeting Braden Skyshark Rider.
Oh.
Which means I can attack this turn. It's a bad place to end it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm on 6 health.
Yeah, oh, enjoy a card. Okay.
And cycle that.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Right.
And swing for 18 plus 20, 26.
Okay. Block.
Nice.
No one is surprised.
Understandably there. So I can cast cards from my graveyard with cycling. So I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a imposing Vantissaur.
Why?
Because it's a 3/6 dinosaur with vigilance, Theo, and I love it. I'm gonna pay 1 for a
It's not good.
Ouch!
We
It's
have-
a 3/6 blocker. Plus,
I'm aware. For 6. Draw a card.
I've got a soft spot for this card. Okay, it's my favourite dinosaur.
Play. Untap. Didn't untap. Untapped everything.
The depths untaps as well.
I didn't even see it. So I will pay 3 and tap. Draw a card.
And discard a card.
Then discard a card. I'm going to discard. I think I'm going to discard. It doesn't matter. I can play it anyway. Flip this one up. It's a creature. I did know that. Then I'm surprised. I was like, why is it a creature? And I was like, you knew what was coming. massive tool. I was like, that isn't what I wanted. I know. Well aware of that.
It's a dragon. Dragons are cool.
Yeah, they're cool, but they're not what I wanted.
Not wanted.
Okay, this is probably a lame idea. I don't really want to do that actually. Doesn't make any sense. You've now got a 3/6 blocker.
I do have a 3/6 blocker.
So
Like
I'm just gonna sweep
you're
on
insulting my
the
3/6 player. Okay, fine. I take
Like,
that.
yeah, it's bad. It's
You can
still
attack with the
bad.
solemn as well, and then you can draw a card if it dies.
I could, but yeah, Hellcat. Yeah, that makes more sense actually. So
I'm gonna block with my opposing mantis.
Okay. I'm surprised by that. So
I don't want to die. And don't be an Nexus of Fate.
it's not. It's a book to battle,
That's
which is
fine.
alright.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. It's there. Whatever. Guess.
It exists.
Then on my end step, I will tap the Hellkite. Well,
So when it attacks, there's 1 damage to target creature. Okay, that's cool.
yeah, which is
My turn after that?
Yeah.
And my Brawling doesn't attack this time, which is sad.
Honestly, does it matter?
I'm gonna cycle this really quickly.
Just really quickly.
Really quickly this time. And I'm gonna cycle this really quickly.
I'm on 4.
I'm gonna cycle this really quickly.
Oh.
3. Cycle this really quickly.
Oh.
Cycle this really quickly.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, that happened, and then it ended.
Oh Jesus, that's terrifying.
Okay. I can cast cards from my graveyard with cycling.
Thankfully, you can cast them if they have cycling and not cycle them.
Yeah.
Because if you could cycle them from your discard, I would have been.
That would
dead.
be an infinite loop.
That'd be terrifying. If it was like cycle and then exile, that's kind of.
Yeah,
but
that would
still,
be.
that's
Yeah.
OP. If you have one shock.
I don't have a shock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to cast Lay Claim to take control of your Melik Izzet Paragon.
That is genuinely upsetting.
I understand. Do not worry. It's a land that has cycling that I didn't. I really wish I had that. I've got 3 mana left. I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Vizier of Tumbling Sands because I can tap it to untap stuff. So
Okay.
the capture sphere is nullified by the Vizier.
This gets flips back over.
I'll move to combat and I'll attack you with my 3/6 Vigilance.
Okay. Alright, then block.
Yeah, that's my turn. The value for you.
The value of that 6 costs 3/6. It can't be anything.
You can attack and then block.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So, I think right off the bat, we're gonna pay 3. We are so okay. I can count to 3. So draw a card, then discard a card. It's not really what I needed. But that's it. Just gonna. I guess I'm discarding that.
Yeah, fate chose it for you, right?
Slipped out, and then I was like, all right, I guess.
I do feel bad for taking your commander, but it was undeniably the best play.
Oh, absolutely, for sure. I am going to play. Is it Boilerworks?
I don't know, is it?
It is.
Magic jokes are corny.
I'm gonna bounce Hammer it.
That does seem like really good value, to be fair.
Yeah.
Despite entering tapped, it means you can dig deeper.
Yeah, exactly. Like at this moment where I'm sort of struggling for cards I can use, that is the most helpful.
Exactly.
So I am going to. How much do I have left? There is like no way that I can survive. So we're just gonna tap. Because I like have a counter in my hand, but it won't be worth it.
And it doesn't counter cycling abilities like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You do have a pretty big board state though.
Yeah, but it's not enough to swing for lethal.
I'm at 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't really realise I was doing.
I mean, we're still gonna try.
Right. Just
That one can't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
That's first strike.
Yep. Your commander is going to block the first striker.
Right.
The 3/6 is going to block the 1/5.
Yep.
And
Then I have 4 in
I'll
the air.
take 4 in the air. Go to 7.
Whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature. Just choose that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So pass my go.
So I will
What
untap.
else I can do? Referee.
Draw a card. Flip the top. That's a Chandra. That's not an instant or sorcery that I can copy. That is sad.
Do you have a land that you can cycle?
I do have land. It's like I just drew it. Cycle land.
Okay,
Good
cool.
game. GG.
This deck, I would say, is faring a lot better against yours.
Yeah, I do think that deck is really good.
'Cause, like, to begin with, I was getting curb stomped, like, every time.
Yeah.
And, like, you would be on, like, above 30, and I'd be, like, on 2.
See, the problem with Shabraz is I don't know, the value on these cards is insane, and it does feel a little bit pushed, but in a good way, because it's really fun to play.
It, like...
Oh, I've got one of your cards here.
Can I have a blank, please?
There you go. Sorry about that.
Genuinely, the colour that you've sleeved all your cards in... is
Oh, I
my
had
favourite.
Command Sphere. That's a really good point. I could have sacrificed the Command Sphere to draw another card, and then won that turn.
Oh.
Well, that's a really good point. Thank you. I did not realise that.
Get your head in the game, man.
Get my head in the game.
Jeez.
What are you doing, Ryan? You could have won that game. So you're gonna go first this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
No one is ever surprised.
No, it's a very common play in Commander choosing to go first.
Any form of TGC.
Yeah. I mean,
TCG.
the rare exception is Dredge, because Dredge always wants to go second, so that
Mm.
they can draw and discard a card and then win the next turn.
Oh, MVP.
I like Dredge. Dredge is cool. It deserves to be banned more than it is.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to split yours. So, 5.
Okay.
I always have to remember you get a free mulligan, Commander.
I should not be keeping this hand. I should not
I'm
be
gonna
keeping
keep
this
this
hand. I'm going to keep this hand. It's got my favourite card in the set in it. You know what it is. I already said what it is. And on this exact stream,
Okay,
they call him the Wanderer.
we good to go?
Yeah.
Cool.
I should not kept this hand.
Hammer Depths. So look at the top 3 cards.
Yeah.
Put them back in any order. Again, I sort of just got the top 3 that I got last time.
The exact same top 3.
Not the exact same,
But
very
similar,
I'm
fair.
like, why are you here? You're good.
I mean, to be fair, it's good now though because your commander's not down yet, so there's nothing to really like worry about.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna tap land.
Okay. Untap and draw.
The Desert of the Fervent. After a nice good meal, it's
I'm going to play.
Uh-huh.
Is it Boilerworks?
I don't know. Is it?
Return Hammer Depths. It is. You okay?
Untap.
Is it Wicked?
Is it Wicked? I don't know. So
Like a quota song you didn't realise.
is it Wicked? I don't know that song. Is it the clown one? The clown
No.
raps.
Insane Clown Plus.
That's the one I was
But
thinking
no,
of. It's not okay. Well, I can't sing it pass. I don't know why I thought it was. It's it sounds like it, doesn't it?
I kind of see what you mean.
Yeah.
I am going to.
Ooh, I'm gonna put this dicey.
I am actually. What am I going? Do I know what word?
I
Oh
don't
my
know what you're gonna
God.
do. Oh.
There's so much land. Far too much. I'm just playing a man. I'm not going to play it tapped because I don't tap. I'll pass my go.
In your end step, I'm gonna cycle this to draw a card.
I'm now a lot more scared of Brawlin than I was.
Yeah.
Because usually you're playing Shabraz and Shabraz.
Normally I
is
play
like
Shabraz first, but I like Shabraz. Shabraz gains. To be fair, Brawlin seems a bit better because doing damage to you is better than gaining life, like almost all the time.
Unless you mean last turn.
So I am going to play the Wanderer.
Okay.
Cycling in. I love him so much.
He's cool. Don't forget you've now passed him on.
I have now cycled him once. He's just so cool. It's the fact that you cycle him and then it makes sense. Thematically, it makes me really happy. I want to play him in standard. And then I draw a card.
There's a lot of trust in these games.
I am going to play an. Is this Exotic Orchard, which taps for a red or a blue?
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I have.
That's what you have, and that is how cycling works.
Imagine if I just had all colourless, that'd be so unhelpful.
Oh, I love colourless decks, pass the turn. One of my favourite decks I ever built was Khan, the really old one.
Is that his name?
Yeah, his name is Khan, the really old one. I think it's Khan. It's not one of the planeswalkers. It's Khan, who was a creature, and it was monocolourless. So much fun.
I'm going to tap for
4. Yep.
Solemn.
Oh, I love Solemn.
Simulacrum.
Yep.
You may search your library for a basic land.
I'm really liking the new art they put on Solemn for the last 2 commander sets. I wouldn't say it's my favourite, but I do like it a lot.
I was not going to get any land ever again.
It's a good thing you played it when you did.
Top, 16 cards? It was just like, do you enjoy creatures? I was like, no, not really.
I want instants and sorceries and lands. Is it my turn after that?
Yeah. I think this deck needs a little bit of tweaking because it's got a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
And none of them are particularly good.
I mean, you don't really want that many creatures if you're playing Melik.
Yeah, I also just, if I'm going to have a creature, I want one that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think draw cards are definitely... You put a lot of draw cards in.
I've got some cycling, but every time I see it, I'm like...
I mean, the thing with cycling, though, is cycling with Melik, you can't cycle off the top.
Exactly.
Which is a bit of a problem. Like, cards like Cathartic Reunion, though, I definitely recommend those, because you only have to pay the cost once, and you get the effect. So you discard 2 cards, and then you draw, 9 cards?
Yeah.
If you've got Twinning Staff and all that out?
That's a little bit insane. I would like Twinning Staff.
Twinning Staff is good. Pay 3, Commander Sphere, play a tapped glacial thingy, and then...
You have so much land already.
I've got 4 land. Oh, yeah, I've got these.
Yeah, I mean, they're not technically, but they give you mana.
They give me mana. I've got a lot of mana at the moment.
Got a lot of mana.
I'm going to play a Tectonic Reformation because I love this card, and it's your turn.
Oh, I don't.
I mean, I don't have cycling for 0 yet, so at the moment it's just fair.
Oh, I haven't even seen this card in my deck before.
Oh, that's scary.
Like,
Either it's really bad or it's really good, and you hadn't realised how good it was before.
Can I even play it? No, I can. Okay, we're alright. We're feeling fine. How many decks again? No one is surprised. It's kind of
So,
MVP at this
You're at
point.
5 mana now. You're 1 off of your commander. That was the sound of someone who's happy. Someone just saw Nexus of Fate.
No, I saw an otter that I like.
Oh,
Just
right,
very
right.
excited about it.
I love the
Where am
otter
I?
as well because you give me your turns, right? Or is it the other otter?
No, it's a different otter.
Oh, that's a shame. I love the otter that gives
That
you
is a
both
good
turns.
otter.
I'm super duper putting one in my Feldergriff deck because Feldergriff is the best.
Yeah. Friendship.
Friendship is magic.
Yeah, we'll just go like that for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Most embarrassing
no,
thing.
I don't want to play that.
Oh.
It's a good card, but it doesn't work right now.
Most embarrassing thing I ever did was play Halimir Depths and then put the card I wanted to put on top and the bottom. And then have to wait 3 turns to get the one card I wanted.
Why did you do that?
By accident.
Okay. Oh, did you think you were putting it at the top?
Yeah. I literally like got them and then was like, this is what I want to put next. And then, nope, that was wrong.
I don't think that's good. I think there's a lot I can do this turn, which is fine.
I'm going to be honest, that makes me very happy to hear you say.
So yeah, I'm just gonna swing for 2.
I'm going to have to take it.
Pass my go.
So untap. So the one thing about Shabraz though is he's a lot easier to hit you with because he's got flying.
That is true. I don't have a large amount of fly. I've got some very weak flyers.
Yeah.
Which is alright.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
It's never gonna defeat Shabraz.
Shabraz is MVP. I think I'm just going to be paying 5 mana to play
Shabraz?
Shabraz, the Sky Shark.
No one is surprised.
No one is surprised.
I don't think that I have a shock in this deck, which I should fix.
That's shocking.
It is.
I'm way too happy about that.
He's very happy about that.
That was nothing. That was not impressive. I mean, I'm going to pass the turn, actually.
I don't...
So in a weird way, this is a group hug card, because it says target human. It doesn't say you control. So I'm going to spin it as a group hug card next time I play it.
Enters the battlefield tapped.
Yeah, I like that artwork. I've not seen that artwork before. That artwork looks really nice.
Yeah, it's from Ikoria.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was just...
Ikoria had some really nice artwork.
It does. Like, the lands have really cool artwork, and I haven't looked at the lands enough. But that before Eclipse looks amazing.
Okay.
The Boilerworks does tap for 2,
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
which is 6. Which is your commander? Which is bad for me?
That's what we're gonna do then.
Oh no.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here comes
Melek.
the Melek.
Shabam.
It's an otter.
Yeah.
When there's
Like I
combination
said.
event, you draw a card.
Yeah.
Is it
No one's
shiny?
surprised. Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually the one I got from one of the Ikoria booster packs. That
That's
I was
cool.
like more excited about than the rares because it was a shiny otter.
Yeah.
You okay?
Untap. I will draw a card. Ooh. That's the best creature type in Magic. Ouch. Ouch indeed. And you what?
And I.
What's that?
It's just a meme.
Oh, okay.
Just a video.
I'm not good at memes. Memes do not come to me naturally. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Brolin, the Sky Shark Rider, and now it's like
Get
a
out.
combo over here.
Disgusting.
Disgustan, and then I'll pay a single blue mana to cast of 1 mind to draw 2 cards.
That's nice.
I love that card. I think it's one of the best cards in the set.
Then you're gonna cycle for lethal.
I wish. I really wish. Play a Temple of False Gods. Red and a colourless to cast Cathartic Reunion. It's really cathartic casting this spell. Discarding 2 cards.
Yep.
Hitting Theo in the face for 2.
Oh.
Drawing 3 cards. Pushing my life total up by 3. And then, best of all,
Jesus, those are that
swinging
jumped up
in for
really
9.
quickly.
I've drawn 6 cards this turn.
Oh my god.
Is the answer to that. And using the remaining colourless, I'm gonna cycle this. It's too late. I've moved past the step. It's too late now. Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Go on.
See, again, these cards
Yeah.
can just get so powerful really quickly in the deck, which is the worrying and scary part about it. Oh, you knew that!
I knew that.
Theo looked me straight in the face when he flipped that over.
I
was
just looked
like,
you dead in the eye when I was
Dead
like,
in the eye.
dead in the eye when I was like, there's no nexus of it. I was like, it's an otter, it's fine.
And then I saw the otter and I was like, oh my, he's telling the truth, it is an otter. My life's interesting.
So,
Oh,
3,
this is terrifying.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So 2 turns after this one.
2 turns.
2 turns.
No twinning stuff.
No tuning staff, which makes me very happy. So shuffle
let's
back
get
in
shuffle back
before
in
anything
first
else.
of all, before I flip that card up, which was, it's okay.
It was a good card. I'm very happy it's gone because it could have killed my commander
I would have enjoyed it. if
because you
it-
copied it.
Yeah.
And it would have drawn you 2 cards, let you look 4 deep and choose ones, which would have helped you get closer to your second Nexus of Fate.
That's the dream. The dream is like drawing.
A million Nexus of Fates.
I have Mind Spring at home, which is pay X and 2 blue and draw X many cards. And I'm like,
If you cast that off the top, the value of X is copied.
oh, I'd mill myself out.
But you'd hit your Nexus of
I'd
Fate.
get my Nexus of Fate.
And if you've only got Nexus of Fate left, you just take infinite turns.
Infinite.
Literally infinite turns.
Yeah.
Because you cast it, you copy it like twice, and then you go to the bottom, you cast it, and you can just swing in for lethal with a 1/1 fly or whatever.
Yeah.
Which just seems too good to be true, wizards. Okay. The fact you've got 1 mana and you've not just attacked me and taken your second turn is terrifying to
I
me.
mean, I know I am. I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do, like, what I can do. I'm just
Right.
going to swing for 2.
So the value is telling me just block it.
Yeah.
But then you draw a card. I block it. This
Okay.
is not going to be bad.
Cool.
This isn't terrible, right?
Dice, I'm going to draw a card.
What's on top? Nexus of Fate.
Nexus of Fate.
Oh,
That's
it's
an
an
island.
island.
Oh, that's alright, actually.
And then it's your second turn. You've got 1 turn left after
Everything
this one.
untapped. Draw
Who's-
a land.
Yeah, you still get your commander.
Play a land.
So, top card.
Top card.
Oh, that makes me happy. I love Atali so much. But also, that's bad for me. That's just
That's
bad.
Not, it's not so good for you. So, okay. First of all,
Uh-huh.
how much land do I have? That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is discarded. These are upside down.
It's the in thing right now, holding your hand upside down, right? It's like a new magic
I mean, I
trick.
hope so. It's what I've been doing all game. Okay. We've got a plan.
How do you even read your cards if you're not holding them upside down?
Honestly.
Honestly.
Have I just tapped 5? Yeah. Can't count.
Okay, there's no instant sorceries in your graveyard, so I'm happy.
For now.
Don't change that right
Top
now.
3.
Instantly change it.
Even after.
Fair. Yeah, okay.
Not going to swing right now. Doesn't
No.
make any sense to.
So final turn.
Final turn.
Final turn, because you haven't had enough already.
Had enough. Draw. Flip. Not an Exorcist of Fate.
It's another land.
It's another land.
This is so happy for me.
It's pretty good for me, actually. Sort of need
Oh.
land.
That makes me sad.
Play land. Not doing too bad.
I mean, you can always activate the lighthouse to see what the next card is.
I can, which I am going to do. But first time.
Oh yeah, Theo, have you considered playing Mystical Tutor?
Oh, I've heard of it. I don't know what it does.
So you cast it, and it searches your library for an instant or sorcery.
That's pretty good.
So you cast it with Melik out, you get to choose 2 instant sorceries, and they go top of your library. So it wouldn't actually copy, because you'd search, put it on top, search, put it on top,
Yeah.
so you'd lose it. But you could play Mystical Tutor, get your Essence of Fate on top, cast it,
That is pretty good. I
and
might
then
do
with the
that,
Chornbreaker Devils, you'd get the Mystical Tutor back. So you cast that, you get your Nexus of Fate.
That's okay. I'm gonna have to put in the stick because like everyone's like, "Have you thought about this card?" I'm like, "I don't even know what that card is."
Yeah.
Never heard of that card.
Fair. I mean,
I
it just
know.
goes, if it's the only instant in your graveyard, it goes infinite with Charmbreaker Devils, which is sad, but I guess it's pretty good as well.
So I'm going to pay. So that's 3.
I heard playing Atali's bad luck.
4, 5, 6.
Uh-huh.
Italian bonus.
Oh, of course you did. I understand. I love him so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my land just in case.
And yeah. Yeah, Merchant Scroll is also good, but the fact it goes to hand instead of top, it's actually worse in a Melik deck because, you know, it doesn't copy if it's from the top. If it's
Oh,
in your
that is
hand.
true.
But it's still pretty good.
Still pretty good if you're looking for something. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Also, at some point your deck should just become how many times can I play Nexus of Fate?
Yeah.
I didn't think I'm gonna swing with anything
Right,
because it would make no sense.
that's fair.
So I'm gonna pass my turn.
So I am going to actually get a turn again.
Yeah, for now.
Which is something I'm not really used to at the moment, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, what's that like, Ryan? Who sat here as you cycled 36 cards?
Okay. This isn't terrible for me. This is terrible for me. I'm going to tap this for 2 colours. Cycle, take a damage for you. Gain a life, Ryan. Draw a card, Ryan. I'm going to use the floating mana and 2 red. I'm going to cast the best creature type in Magic, Rummaging Goblin. Makes me very happy.
Goblins. Oh, and tap, discard a card, draw a card.
Exactly, he taps to give my non-cycling card cycling effectively.
Yeah.
I've not played a land yet. I've got 4 mana.
It seems like a deck where it's kind of a little bit beneficial to have a fair amount of land.
Yeah.
Especially since like you've got a card that's just like, hey, every land you have a cycling in. Have fun.
So Azorius Chancery, return Mountain to my hand, pay 2 to cycle a Vizier, which untaps the Azorius Chancery,
Okay.
which was a very roundabout way of getting a free cycle.
It was, but it worked.
It worked. Oh yes.
No. No.
I'm happy now.
Oh no.
Happy for next turn. There's nothing I can do this turn. but
Well, let's hope I get Nexus of Fate and you don't get to have that for a while.
let's not hope for that. So I just remembered I had that, and now my entire plan looks dumb because my land cycle as well. But it's okay. I'm not that sad.
He says,
Sad.
a sad tone.
I'm gonna cycle this for a red. Take a damage for you,
I will.
and you'll do it with a smile on your face because you're happy about that. Apparently.
I don't really mind. I probably should mind. You're
Another
supposed to
damage?
keep your land. Your health, sorry. But you know.
Yeah, I mean having a lot of land is really good because of the whole cycling thing.
I don't love that you have almost 40 health.
I do.
Yeah. No doubt.
No doubt. I'm really scared of Atali because you just cast it for free.
Yeah, which is sort of OP.
It is 100% considered OP.
Because like when I first looked at Tully, I was like, oh, how good can it be? And I read it and I'm like, oh, just hold on. You don't even have to pay.
I'm just going to cycle 2 more cards.
Okay, I'm going to take 2 more damage.
Come on, Theodore, come back to me.
I really wish I had a forward point right now.
I'm happy you don't. Well, so I'm pretty sure you're happy you don't, because you've got a pretty good board state.
Not hugely. I have 2 good cards.
You don't
and
have
many high levels.
Any flyers.
I'm aware, thanks.
I was not aware of that until right now, so I'm gonna swing for 16.
I'm gonna take the 16.
Good
GG.
game. Good game. I did not see that. I didn't even. I'm sorry for slowballing that in that case. I didn't realise that you didn't have any flyers.
Okay.
That's
I
okay.
don't think we were gonna get an Nexus effect for a while.
How far away was the Nexus?
Oh, like quite a while. At least half the deck.
Oh, was it in there or
No.
Oh, okay, fair.
Oh, no.
No,
Also, twinning stuff was so low down.
just look at the bottom card. It's the bottom card of Nexus of Fate. No, it's
No.
not. It's not the very
It's
bottom
not the
card,
very bottom.
which is a good start, right?
Yeah, that's right. Traumatized with 4th from the bottom.
Oh,
Scandal, though.
traumatize. I'm scared of because it just kind of kills me.
It could be really good unless, like, 1 turn before you die, you put out Jace, and then I'm like...
The earlier you cast it, the better, and you really want to mill a Jace. Because if you don't mill a Jace and Jace is in the remaining cards,
That's what I mean. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have that in your hand, and then, like, 1 turn when you've got, like, 1 card, like, 0 cards left, and you're like, Jace, I'm like, ah!
yeah. Or if Jace is the bottom card and you mill me down to like 2 cards, and I draw a card, I'm like, I'm dead, and the next time I'm like, oh, I've got a Jace. This makes me so happy because Jace is amazing.
Jace is pretty good.
Jace is love.
I don't get quite that far. I like that it's canon that he gave himself, like, he gave himself a hot bod.
Yeah, on extra land.
He
Yeah,
rejected that. That's
he just
so
rejected
good.
that there. Yeah. He's just like, I wanna be in shape. I don't want to do the work for it.
I love that he's like, yeah, no, I have more mental power to do this.
Yeah.
To make everyone else see me as fakely sexy.
See, as someone who's played D&D, I'm pretty sure that's a concentration spell, and he shouldn't be able to cast any other spells while he's holding
He's
it.
got a lot of concentration.
Yeah, he must have like magical
But
items.
if he has that much concentration and willpower, then make yourself work out.
Yeah.
He could just be like, alright, brain, go.
If you have the willpower to do that, then actually work out instead of
Exactly.
look like you get.
Jace, come on, man.
I do like Jace Cunning Castaway. Not the best Jace, because that's the Mind Sculptor, obviously, but Cunning Castaway is a fun Jace.
Yeah, pretty good.
I thought the lore of Ixalan was really good. I liked the lore a lot.
Just gonna throw cards everywhere. Just gonna throw them everywhere. If I can pick them up, that would be great. Cool. Sure. I was fake that through them.
Okay, this is the third game.
Okay.
You gonna go first?
Yes. One day I'll win more than 1 in a row. Now it's not that time.
Okay. Ooh.
That's alright.
Should I be dumb or should I be smart?
It's a question we all are asking ourselves.
I'm gonna keep this. Not because it's good, because there's 2 cards in here that I really want to play.
Okay. You'll go. Is it your go? That wasn't an excited noise. Oh, that's pretty good.
I can talk about your library. Pass for turn. Okay, pass for turn.
Okay.
I need to draw a land. I need to draw a land for the next 3 turns.
Why?
Just don't have any land.
Oh.
Oh, I draw a card in your upkeep. Not a land.
Oh, you fool. Why did you do that?
Because if I can get to 4 land, I could probably win.
Oh.
If I can get to 4 land, that is.
Okay. Let's shut that down. You'll go. I don't enjoy that you said that.
Nope. I'm gonna cycle this card. Play a land. Pass for turn.
Oh, that's a pretty good land too.
It's a pretty good
Oh,
land,
oh.
yeah.
Do you know what I drew? A land.
The Nexus of Fate.
No, land.
Land is
So,
good.
Land is good. I got 3. That makes more sense. Hey, bro. You're good.
Oh, I don't know, like, that makes me sad.
A 3/1 is pretty good, especially if you cast it into sorcery. It just has flying now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a 3 for a 3/1 with flying is kind of good.
So I've got 8 cards in hand
That's too much.
and nothing to cast.
It's too much.
I'm just gonna move to discard and discard a Psychosis Crawler and pass for turn.
Ah,
It was very sad because I like Psychosis Crawler.
on top. And mountain. I'm going to pay all down.
I think you should pay for your spells.
I mean, I had Yeah.
You said
No
I'm going
doubt.
to pay or am I? And I was
I
like,
was like, am I? No, I was like, I'm going to pay, and I was like, wait, I'm not going to play that card right now.
oh, right, that makes more sense.
So, tap 3,
Uh-huh.
draw 2 cards.
Right, yeah. Oh, 4, but you said, yeah. You did tap 4, but you said 3.
Oh, no, I was going to pay 3 for something, and then I went, no, I'm not, and played a different card.
Oh, fair enough. And now your leapfrog's got flying.
And now it has flying. It doesn't need it right now.
It's also a 10-turn clock, which is a lot scarier than it sounds if I don't draw lands for a while.
So, yeah. So, you'll win.
I'm going to cycle this.
Oh, nice. I don't feel too bad about that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move to discard. Discard this card. Pass the turn.
Oh, you made
To be
a
fair,
mistake
this
there,
is
buddy.
very deserved.
Okay.
This is just karma.
Yeah, kind of.
That gleeful sounding voice.
I have many things I want to do right now, but I can't do them.
You can't do them?
I
Or you
can't.
don't want to do them?
Oh, well, I probably should do them. Okay, I'm gonna jumpstart that.
Right.
Draw 2 cards.
Right. So you have to discard a card for jumpstart.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'm probably going to start playing that card in this deck because I have to discard a card which is good for him and draw cards for him.
Well, this is excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got what I needed. Which was a land I could play. I wasn't hitting my land card.
At least I had one land in my hand.
And then I'm gonna swing for 3.
I'm just going to have to take it. 1, 2,
Pass my
3.
go.
So untap, draw a card, not a land, pay 2 mana, arcane signet.
Hey,
Pass
that's
the turn.
basically a land, you're fine.
Cost me my turn though.
Oh, it did. I'll untap. I'm gonna play a land.
The one good thing about having no lands is it means all your cards are gas. It's like a fact. Yeah, I kept a hand for a 6 card, for a 6 mana card I really want to play.
Okay. Pay 2.
Okay.
Massive metal.
Oh no. This is when you're gonna get like my
It's pretty good.
Niv Mizzet.
And then I will pay 3 for command spell.
Oh, Command Sphere is good. I'd do a lot of one of those right now.
And then I'll swing with 3.
I'm gonna have to take it. 1, 2, 3.
You're good.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land.
Hey.
Chromatic Lantern.
Okay. What does chromatic land do?
It taps for 1 mana of any colour.
Oh,
And all my lands tap for 1 mana of any colour.
oh, that's pretty good.
It's like the best fixing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
It's a pity you don't have a lot of land.
It's a pity you don't have a lot of lands.
Fixing.
Yeah. Hey, this land taps for red, white, for Weeberg, or Weeberg, or Weeberg. So I've got 5 mana sources that tap for mana of any colour, which is a pretty good start.
5. Oh. I'm gonna cast my commander.
Okay.
Because I've got 6.
If there's a Nexus of Fate on top, I'm just going to scoop. That's not
It's an
Nexus of Fate.
instant. There's 5
But-
damage to target creature.
Oh, so 10
Potential
damage.
response.
Right, wow. I'm
it's
playing no
not too bad.
creatures.
So I'm going to swing
So trigger,
trigger.
not a creature. Not a creature. It's a free one.
That's alright.
That could have been worse. And then I take 6 damage. I'm on 15.
Cool. Not that mad at that.
My turn?
I really enjoy it in a set meta more. Because even if it's bad, it's better than a 1-1.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana and 1 off.
That makes me happy because I don't know what you're trying to play.
It's not even that great. It's such a meme that I was trying to achieve. And then the magic gods were like, no memes. Memes are bad.
Meme.
Meme is bad. Ryella the Everwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Oh, she was sort of OP. Then.
She's not doing anything this game.
No, she's not. But last turn.
And then I'm going to pay 2 mana.
Yep.
To play a 1/1 Cryptic Trilogy.
Is that the one that dies instantly?
If I can remove a counter on it to get 2 mana, which I can only spend to activate abilities such as cycling. Pass the turn.
That's not amazing.
I can also pay 1 and tap it to put a counter on it. So I can remove a counter,
Oh.
use one of the mana to put a counter on it, and go, oh no, not him. Not him again. You're going to get a massive board of tokens, and I'm going to be sat here with my 1/1 and my 0/3. To be fair, it's currently a 3/3,
Oh, that's pretty good.
which is a lot better than a 0/3.
It is.
Shame he doesn't have flying, which would stop leapfrog.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
5 damage.
Oh, she's dead. And that is what they call lethal.
It was worth it. It was worth it. And then 2 Belgican Memories.
Yep.
And then swing.
Trigger. Not a creature. 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 Not a creature.
That's a lot of land.
Not a creature. It's a 6/6.
Okay.
It can't attack unless defending player on an island, but it's already been declared as an attacker, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool.
6. I take 9 damage, I guess.
You can block.
Yeah. I'm gonna block the 6/6 and take 3 damage instead.
Makes sense.
Wow.
There you go. Have you all back?
Wow. That was good. That was really good.
That was pretty good.
So that was scary. That was terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna pay 5 to get a 2/3.
Okay.
I can pay blue and tap him to draw a card.
That's pretty good.
Pass my turn. He is pretty good. I think it's a bit too late at this point in the game.
Draw a card. Flip.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's just netting mana at this point. You tap 6 lands, untap all of them, and you got 3 mana floating.
Yeah, like, that's clearly what we're gonna do.
And you get to dig 4 cards deep into your deck.
Okay, so draw 2 cards. Cool, I'm gonna cast this, cost 3. So
Tap 3 lands.
3. Draw 2 cards.
And you discard 2. You can reveal the top card as well. And if it's an instant, you can cast it before the second one resolves.
That's pretty good. Oh, that doesn't help me right now.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything that matters.
So I will discard this
Uh-huh.
and this.
Uh-huh.
So then I get to draw.
Commune with Lava is really cool.
So I'm going to untap
Untap the
this.
3 lands. And then you can tap 3 lands for mana before the second one resolves. And then you just gain 3 mana.
Oh, that's kind of insane. So we're going to do that. So
And I'll just put the 3 here to represent you've got 3 mana floating.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to discard this one. And I'm going to discard. Oh.
It's a very good card for deflecting swap. It's definitely a really good card.
Yeah.
Just not in this situation.
Oh, all of these are like vaguely okay. Snap. Hecarim. I'm gonna get rid of Roll's Dispersal.
But then he gets you Ral.
Yeah, I know. Cool. So now I have 3 flank mana.
Yeah, which you can do whatever you want with. So you just netted mana, and then you reveal the top card?
Oh, and then I reveal the top card, of course. It's an aura, it's fine.
Okay, well, you cannot cast that.
Cannot cast that.
That makes me very, very happy.
So, with the 3 mana, I can play Dragonauts.
We...
Which is kind of a good card in this deck.
I mean, 100% agree with that. Dragonauts is awesome. Okay.
So, gonna pay. That's colourless, I'll use this one instead. 3, Decoy Gambit.
So you do have your free floating mana, so you can use
I
that.
just used that.
Oh
to
yeah, of
cast
course you
this.
did, yeah. Ignore me, I'm being dumb.
Choose up to 1 target creature that player controls, then return that creature to its owner's hand unless you let me draw a card.
You can draw a card.
Okay, thank you.
that felt very mean.
Because it was. Nexus Effect!
No!
Let's go,
No! Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
I can't cast it.
I know,
Yet.
but you can cast it in your upkeep. Take 2 extra turns. I think this is the revenge of Theo right here.
So, okay, I'll have enough anyway. So, we're just gonna pay for the Talrund.
Right? Because you don't have enough value as it is.
You know what, I don't. Glad you recognise that too. Gonna swing for all of these.
-2, -0 to him?
Yeah, obviously.
There's a lot of land here.
Not anymore. Jesus.
It's a 4/4, and when it enters the battlefield, it doesn't matter because it's not
Doesn't
entering the
matter.
battlefield. So, I am gonna block the 2/1,
Right.
take 7, put me to 5. I think I'm dead. My turn.
Yeah.
Untap.
You may have it.
Draw a card. Play a land. Gulp. 5 mana. Commander. Pay a blue. Tap this. Draw 2 cards. Gain 2 life.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I needed it. I need the life more than anything else. Enjoy your turns, Theo.
I will. Thank you. Gonna untap everything.
Okay, that makes sense. I can understand that.
I'm gonna take some turns.
Yeah. So
Axis of Fate.
that takes up this turn. Do you have 7 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got exactly 7 mana. 2 more turns after this one.
Which is fine because I can still swing.
That's true. I do have a 5/5 flying blocker though.
Yeah.
So that's a free until the turn as well. I just remembered.
Okay.
Right.
Shit. Oh,
Right.
It gets flipped up. It's a land.
Oh wow.
Oh, also I have a 2/2 blue drake now with flying.
Yep.
I don't think I have a token for that. Be cool if I did.
You do.
Ah. Alright, that's a good token too. That's
It
the word.
is.
Um,
I've got 1 blocker.
you do.
I'm on 7. Anything can happen.
So, I'll pass my go.
So, you sure? No combat?
Yeah, no combat.
Okay, your turn.
Draw.
1 more turn after this one.
Farm out again, that doesn't help me. Sacrifice it unless you pay 1. We're just gonna do that.
You can no longer cast Nexus of Fate. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Plays a Soul Ring just to mess with me.
I would love that. So good.
What was that?
I would love that. That would be
You
so
wanna talk
good.
trash again?
What's that? You wanna assume
What's
what I
that?
do?
You want to assume that I
Excuse
can't
me.
do something? You shouldn't be wrong about that.
So
What do you want?
I am going to pay
I don't think I'm going to get a second turn.
3 for an instant. Owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals top card of the library. If it's permanent, they put it onto the battlefield. Bang.
Okay, I'm going to put it to command zone. Off my library. Get a Nicole Bolus.
Is that even in this deck?
It's in this deck.
Okay. That could be bad. That could be bad.
It's going to be a land, I know it is. It's a 6/6,
That's not too bad.
but doesn't have flying.
Okay, no
That was
problem.
my defending hope.
Right, so got an extra Drake. Also, this has flying now.
Of course,
Also, my Drakes have flying.
of course it does.
Also, that has flying.
So, how much damage is it flying?
So that is 3,
4,
7.
5. Yeah, that's lethal. Thank you, Theo.
GG.
That was good. You went off then.
That was pretty good.
I definitely deserved to lose that game for
Ooh,
trying
I
to keep
was-
a 1-lander.
I was just gonna draw land.
Card I kept that I was so excited about.
No, not worth it. Why would you do that?
Because I haven't played Shark Typhoon, I've always cycled it. I wanted to play it. It was worth it. You can't judge me.
I can.
It was not worth it. It
It
was
wasn't.
100% not worth it. But I wanted a Shark Typhoon.
Yeah, there are a few cards that they keep coming up, and I'm like, this is okay, but when am I ever gonna use it?
Yeah, I mean, looking through mine, most of the cards here are bad, but they've got cycling, and that makes them good.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about a cycling deck, is there's just that extra value of being able to discard to draw cards, digging for the good combo pieces.
It's like I have this, and I can just cycle it each time.
I mean, it is a good
It's
card.
alright.
The problem, with, especially with my deck, is these guys get massive.
Yeah.
So you want targeted removal, like Chaos Warp, not something with
Exactly.
because you have to pump so much mana into that to kill them.
Yeah.
Especially when they become like a 36/36.
Exile top X of your X cards of your library.
Uh-huh.
You may play until end of turn. You may play those cards, which is alright.
Is it into the end of your next turn?
Yeah, end of your
Yeah.
next turn.
So,
which
I
is
mean,
fine.
If you pay,
if I get an
if it's on the
instant,
top
it's fine.
and you pay 10 mana, you exile the top 8 cards, become 16 because of merit.
Yeah.
And the next turn, you've got another 16 cards in your hand, which is insane. I mean, even if you cast it for 5, you've got 3 more cards next turn.
Still pretty good, but
It's really situational though. You need to know when to play it. But you kind of end you skip a turn to have a really good next turn. Is how it normally ends up working.
exactly. And like I like having my end of turn, but I don't know if I have too much land, but I've got a lot of land.
Yeah. I mean, this deck's running a lot above the average number of lands, but most of them have cycling,
Or let you cycle.
which is good. Exactly. And also, a tectonic reformation means all my lands have cycling when it's in play, which is fantastic.
I definitely need to look up some good instant or sorcery, take an
Yeah.
extra turn.
I mean, the idea is just shove as many as you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely Nexus of Fate is the best because it's an instant.
Especially since it gets shuffled back in.
Exactly, yeah. So it is kind of bad getting shuffled back in because you can't recur it with other effects, but it's still insanely good, right? Like it's really good.
I need to check how much land I have. Also, I have this. It just came with the deck. It's not very good.
Lightning Greaves is really... The Shroud is the best bit. You put it onto your commander, they can't be targeted. I can't remove it anymore.
Yeah.
I have to remove the Lightning Greaves, then remove that.
But like the amount of times I get it, and I'm like, cool, this is not helping me right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that.
I've got a lot of that. I don't have too much.
Again, it's a lot better in a multiplayer format when it's a lot more likely someone's going to have a removal spell for your commander.
That is very true.
So you want to be able to protect it. I really like the floodgates. I think it's really funny in 1v1 how it just the second ability doesn't do anything. It's just a red ramp spell.
Yeah, like looking at it, I'm like, I'm never going to use this other thing.
Eon Frolicker is amazing.
It is.
I love it.
It's alright, yeah. It's better in like a group hug deck.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like here it's just like, oh cool, I've just given you an extra turn, I guess.
But the good news is that I can't attack you in that turn, right?
Yeah.
So a group of deck, or in any multiplayer game, if someone's about to win, you give them an extra turn so they can kill both your opponents, and then you win. Like somehow you steal their creatures, something like that. It's not an easy card to play, I'd say. Commander 2020 is now available to buy though, which is really exciting.
That is true. I would recommend it.
Yeah, thank you for those games, Theo. I really enjoyed them.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can find a merchant scroll or something like that, and a few more take extra turn cards. I think those would be the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you all for watching.
Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time.